So I'm going to make a video about this. I don't know if it's going to help anybody, but this is a 2005 F350 with the 5.4 3-valve, the Nightmare motor that everybody knows about, but using the spark plug removal tool. I'm trying to get this in here. This wire is in the way first of all. This plug here, if you can see that, just has porcelain. When I was getting it out, the rest, this had came off. So it's just porcelain there right now. The problem with porcelain, you can't grab it with pliers to pull on it. And this one seems to be stuck pretty good. So what I'm going to do, which was working yesterday, is a tap wrench that I drilled out the center of. Drilled it out to go on. I should have grabbed another plug. It's going to go on to the end here, like that. The only problem is right now I cannot tighten this collet with it inside. So I'm making a sleeve to go around this with something on the top of it to tighten it. My plan is to use it with the removal tool, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to work without doing a bunch of work on my lathe, which I don't feel like doing that right now. I know they have the plug pullers. My kit I didn't get with it, so I'm in a bind right now, so I'm going to make one and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I welded that front piece of the collet I took off, welded it on here, welded a 3/8 bolt onto here. My plan is, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, I didn't try it yet, just stick this onto here. So that's that. Just so you guys know, I don't work on these things often at all. So I like to stick with diesels. I don't like to deal with this shit. Just did it for a customer of mine. In a favor. Well, I'm still getting paid for it, but hopefully this works. I wish I had the right tool for pulling these out. I have the tool to remove the broken plugs, but I do not have the plug puller itself. Okay. So on this motor I had, what am I on, 4, this is a 6th one, Had 3 of them break. The other 2 weren't too much of a problem. But this one is a motherfucker and does not want to come out. I'm assuming, obviously, it's broken in there. I don't understand why this one's giving me so much fucking trouble coming out. I really need something to go from here to pry up on here. But I don't know what I would have to pry on there without being in the way here. This thing is fighting me like hell. It's got a good grip on it. Oh, there we go. See what the fuck happened there? And I have a feeling, I don't know where the fuck it was stuck at. Because it was, the porcelain was definitely broken. I heard it when as soon as I loosened it. So I thought that this was stuck in the porcelain, but it doesn't seem like there's anything on there. I don't know what the fuck it was holding it. Maybe I bent it when I was taking it out, and that bend inside that porcelain was a problem. I don't know. But I guess I might as well finish recording this, showing using the tool. I know there's a bunch of videos out there, but I think some of them don't give proper information. Alright, let me get this stuff. So I'm going to start out before I show how to do this. I see a lot of videos that people say this thing is only designed to go down so far, that it would only push this to that ground strap. Now that can't be true, because these break in multiple different ways. This way, where it's up higher. I had another one, I don't know where it is, that broke. Some of them break with these broken here. Some of them, the porcelain breaks up higher. I rather it break off higher, because then that tool is only going down so far, so the piece that's in the head is only, it's short. Hopefully you have enough to be able to bite, push on it and bite onto it. But these ground straps tend to get very thin. This one's not bad, but I had one that was very thin that did split. So if you're not careful, you can snap this ground strap off, push through it. So with that out of the way, now I'm not saying I'm a professional at doing this or anything, I'm just telling you my experience. First off, which I almost forgot, clean whatever porcelain's in there out. Junk, whatever the fuck's in there. Put the porcelain breaker in. No, wrong socket. Yeah, see? Now I had already messed up. That's why I said this is in the tutorial. Make sure you back that center bolt all the way out. I just like to keep it in there because I don't want to lose that pin. The other pin, there's a pin inside of there. Honestly, I find this easier, well, to an extent, of doing this instead of trying to carefully remove the plugs. I know there's other ways you can do it with it heated up and stuff, but this is not a constant project. Probably be a good idea just to put all the coil packs on the other side, but heat it up. Now mind you, this truck only has like 60,000, 68,000 on it, and it's still a problem. Porcelain broke free. This is what I'm saying, is that you can go too far with this. We're gonna try that. See where we're at. See if we have enough room on there. Pain in the ass, this harness. sure you guys can't see anything at all. Very hard to get the camera in there. I'm gonna grab a pair of needle nose or you know it sucks if it's not far enough because then you gotta do this twice. Let's see. I think that's enough. Where are we at here? So, if you look down in there, you can't see it, so I'm just trying to show you guys how deep the porcelain was. Hopefully it's deep enough. This little tripod sucks. Okay. I'm trying here. Take the nut off the tool. I like to lubricate the threads a little bit. No air tools, especially with these fine pitched long threads that people tend to do with pullers, drivers, seal drivers, all that stuff. If you've done it enough, you know what I'm talking about. It's very, very easy to strip them out. I don't think it's deep enough. This is reverse thread. Put our guide on there so we're straight. Nope. Not deep enough. Alright, I'll come back when I get it. Alright, I got it down far enough now. So, I know you guys can't see shit, but I tried to find somewhere else to put the camera. We're working right here. If I had more time, I would make this a little better, but all you're seeing is my hand in the way. Like I said, I'm new at this, so I don't crank down on that thing. I get worried it's gonna break in there. A little bit of lube. This is just ATF and gear oil. I already have lube on those threads. I mean, these things come out pretty easy. I just like to always have lube on this stuff. All my pullers, seal installers, all that stuff. And I very, very rarely strip them out, because I avoid using impacts as much as possible. And I keep them well lubricated. This dipstick is in my way. This one's coming out pretty easy. I just didn't grab a deep socket. Oh, I forgot. Grab a deep socket. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. I would have thought this one would have came out without breaking, but guess not. What a dumb design. Pretty sure I got grease on my lens, so that quality is shit. And there you go. Yeah, that one has a lot of shit on there. Yep. It's amazing. At this one, this is what I'm talking about. This one's not so bad. But there's some of these wear out very, very... Let me get a light. Some of these ground straps, they end up being very thin. And you can, in theory, snap this off if this is very thin here, because that tool, if that porcelain's broke all the way at the top, up very, very high, up here, well, say up here, and you use that porcelain pusher and you keep going, you can break that strap into the combustion chamber, which people say it's not an issue for the most part, that it'll pass. I just don't like it. I'd rather avoid it and not take that chance. So there you have it. That's 6 done, 2 more to go. Thanks for watching.